Hey everybody, welcome back to Tomcat Airguns. Today I'm going to be talking about the knock 'em down field target from Gamo. Before I get into it though, I want to remind you guys I'm on Airgun 101, so head on over to Airgun 101 to watch my other videos, as well as videos from shooters from all over the world. I've got a whole target series going, so if you're unsure about how I classify a target and why I classify it that way, there'll be a reference link above me. And also, if you're on Airgun 101, thank you very much for watching on Airgun 101. Go through my other videos and you'll see one named reference or something along those lines, intro reference, and that'll explain how I classify these targets and what my plan is and all that type of stuff. So this is the Gamo, like I said, knock 'em down field target, and it's intended for practicing field target. Like the squirrel design, fun design, how it works is your pellet comes through the hole here, okay, hits the plate knocks the hit plate over. Then you've got a string, which I'll still have to set up, but you got a string and such, and that's going to attach right here to this here button, and you can sit back at your bench or wherever and give it a pull back up. In order to do that, you're going to have to anchor it down. I plan on screwing it down to my target platform, but they also include stakes. Additionally, they include different size hit zones. You can go over to pyramidair.com and find out about cost on this and the different hit zone sizes and everything all about it. One thing I did want to point out though is I've got a target thickness guide here. I'll put one up on the video for you. And it says at the very low end is 3/16 AR 400 steel would be used with 300 foot-pounds of energy. Well, this isn't 3/16, it's not AR 400. I'm using my calipers here on the hit plate, and that is measuring about 0.108 of an inch. So really not thick, and I'm certain it's not AR 400 steel. The actual target itself is measuring about the same, actually a little bit less. It's not even that thick. So then that could be a paint difference too. So I expect this to hold up to 177. I expect it to hold up to 18 grain 22s, but once I hit the redesigns, they're putting out, I don't know, 45 or 50 something foot-pounds of energy. I expect this to start to weaken at that point. So that's really all I've got to say about this. I really want to get out to shooting, so let's get on out there and get to punishing this poor little target. So this is my SIG CO2 powered 177 cap. Open sights, so forgive me, I'm probably going to miss a lot. I can't see where I'm hitting, so I'm just spray fire. Well, I think I hit it right. That's pretty much it for this rifle. Let's move up to 22. All right, so it turns out I hit the wood a whole bunch of times below the target on that last shot with that last rifle. This is my Sweetheart Royale shooting 18 grains at about 900 feet per second. So let's see how we do. Got it. All right, so when you pull, you got to pull and hold until it settles. No surprise. It looks like I might have hit just above the target there, so let me put one on the body of the squirrel just high and right. Oh, interesting, Gamo. You don't necessarily have to hit the hit plate to knock this down. Put one behind, or on its back. So every time I hit it, I can see that paddle going whoosh like this. And I'm hitting, obviously you guys can see on the outside of the body there. put one in the on the squirrel's eye. Well, we're close to it. All right, let's see if we can do that again. Eye. All right, guys, so I know this might be hard for you to see, but I'm starting to see some dents in this. I've got one right here, a little bit of paint missing, another here, and another, that's the eyeball there, but there's still a couple hits down there that are coming through this soft steel. So that's the importance of AR-400, is you got a target that'll stand up to the abuse. Up next is my 22 cal competition Red Wolf. Now this is going to be shooting the, where did it go? JSB redesigns. So these, instead of 18 grain, are going to be 25 grain. And I'm shooting at about 970-ish feet per second. Oh, let's put one in the eyeball again. I'm going to try the tip of the tail, see if the target bends. Ooh, and it didn't fall over either. Looks like it bent though. Let's put one down a little bit low. Oh, see, bigger power, it's still forcing that thing to fall over. I think I'm going to hit him in the paw next. The thing's bending, I can see it from here. Speaking of here, let's put it in the ear. All right, next I'm going to bump up to 25 cal. Oh man, this thing's starting to get concave to it, and I can see obvious hit there in the tail. Body's getting all dented around here, so this poor thing is taking a beating for sure, but we're not done yet. All right, so you guys who have known me for many years know this is my old school Wildcat. We're going old school, man. This is the sucker that put me on a map for speed. And I'm shooting the 25 grain, 25 cal throughout of this. Put one in the eyeball. Oh! Tip of the tail. Oh, let's put one in the elbow. This poor thing. Starting to look like a Dalmatian. That was pretty low to get a reading out of that. So I am well above what this target is intended for. That might be it. Nope. All right, so that's 25 grain. Let's bump it up a notch to 34 grain, 25 cal. See what happens. All right, here is the Daystate Delta Wolf shooting the 34 grains out at about somewhere right over 900 feet per second. Oh my gosh, that hit plate is totally dented. I think I broke the target now. What's good? It fell the other way. Oh, here it is. Look here. Here's the rivet that's supposed to go through here. It's supposed to go through here and attach through these guys and hold it all together. Let's see if I can fix this and get us back in action here. Oh, look at that. Look at how much this thing is dented.
Oh my gosh, that's from, well, yeah. The 25 grainers, sorry, the 34 grain 25 cal is really putting a hurting on this thing. There we go. All right, back in action. I have moved up to 22 LR. Well, let's see how she rolls. Might have done it that time. It's broke. That didn't last long. As I suspected, the other pin broke. Yep, good as new. This whole thing, it was doing a nice concave shape. Now it's got a big like crease in it like this. All right, once again, this target is not made for 22 LR. Okay, it's like I said, it started to show weakness with 18 grain 22s. So this is just above and beyond anything that this target was even thought about for. So, all right, we are good there, safe. Let's try hitting the head. Paw. It's holding pretty good. I think the force from this is so great that it's stopping right on that locker. Tail. Oh, I didn't like that at all. And that's it. I'm going to go bend that back a little bit, and then we're going to upgrade to the next size. Upgrade 223 or 556, however you want to look at it. Just a couple rounds like this. I gotta go check it out. Wow. I think that put a hurting on it. Oh, I hit the bolts perfect. I think that's going to have to conclude my testing. Oh no. Well, the AR put a punishment on this, and when I went in to fix it, not only did I cut my finger on the jagged metal back here, but I also realized that the bolt that this is supposed to be hooked to, it just ruined all the threads on there, and the nut is that way. Who knows where. So I just mounted it to my target stand, and we're going to move it up a notch. All right, so this is the 45 cal bush buck. Shoots large slugs like this. I've got an even bigger one like this, but I don't have this one sighted in. So I'm going to shoot this 365 grain slug out of the bush buck. It should be producing in the neighborhood of 500 foot-pounds of energy. So let's see how we do. I'm going to go for like a head to neck shot here. Well, it didn't take too kindly to that. Yeah. It looks like I hit him just behind the eye. Yeah, it's okay. He's just sleeping. Well, guys, that is the Gamo field target. Knock him down. I certainly did. Obviously, this target was not intended for the way I used it, or for, 45 cal projectiles. Never mind 223. So keep things in perspective here. If you're shooting this with something like a 15 grain 22, maybe an 18 grain, you'll see some damage with that 18 grain. This could be a good target for you. obviously you saw it fell down a few times while I was shooting it around the body with those lighter weight pellets too. So it's kind of a good starter set, or maybe it should be further down range. All these shots were only 25 yards. So I'm really hammering this thing hard to show you guys what type of abuse it will and will not take. I'm looking at the back of the box, and they've got the squirrel, the rabbit, looks like a chicken, turkey, wren, pig, and dove. So a lot of different animals that you can get to fit on this knockover target. And, you know, I mean, if this ends up being a target that you really like, you could also modify it. Since this plate comes loose, you could mount it to something else, like say maybe a plywood backer, get rid of this whole thing, and now you've just got a target that you can sit out there static at a certain distance with a target zone in the middle. And then since it's to be mounted, you'll have the smaller target zone here where the bolt should go through. Yeah, so that's really all I've got for you today. Stay tuned. Like I said, I'm going to have a few giveaways coming up in this series. So hope you really enjoyed this one. Stay tuned for the next one. As always, thanks for watching and happy shooting.